Hey YouTube, Kira Qualia here, bringing you guys my Tsukuyomi Stride deck profile for July 2015. Finished this up around the end of Fighters Collection. Thought I'd give you guys the deck profile. It's a really fun deck. I love that, Fighters Collection brought up some old, decks for ideas for strides, and Tsukuyomi is probably one of the most popular ones. But let's go ahead and get through the deck profile. For the Stride Zone, I run 4 of the new Moon Deity who governs night, Tsukuyomi. This card basically is your main stride of the deck, and she allows for you to flip over a copy of herself to put one Tsukuyomi card from your hand into your soul, and then you check the top 5 cards of your deck, add 2 of those cards to your hand, and then put the rest on the bottom of the deck. So it works with the Tsukuyomi Stride, plus checking the top 5 can be very vital, meaning you avoid triggers, get necessary things like Silent Tom, Perfect Guards, and other things you need for the deck. Overall, an awesome card for the deck. And it also helps to set up your Tsukuyomi ride chain so you can have your full moon goddess be at an 11k base if you missed your ride chain. And I also run 2 Soaring Auspicious Beast Kirin and 2 Taka Mikazuchi. Taka is just in case you missed the ride chain, so you can, still have some stride options. Same for Kirin. Kirin's good early game pressure. And then we'll start on the main deck. I run 4 Goddess of the Full Moon, Tsukuyomi. Grade 3 of the ride chain. Her Counterblast 2 to check the top, to draw 2 cards, and then place 1 card from your hand into the soul. Really helps with hand consistency. And you can build up the soul with the Tsukuyomi Stride, and since the Tsukuyomi Stride is a free cost, you can really abuse this effect late game after you stride all of your units. And my other grade 3 that I like is Supreme Heavenly Beili Susanoo. Just another good grade 3 ride target. He has a great break stride ability, and the plus 5k and a crit is awesome late game, causing your opponent to really, guard heavily against this card. Like I said, just another good option. Coco, who's really bad with the deck, counteracts the deck, so that wasn't a good option. Susanoo, just, a better choice. And for grade 2s, I run 4 Goddess of the Half Moon, Tsukuyomi, just another part of the ride chain. Like all the Tsukuyomi cards up to the grade 3, you check the top 5 cards of your deck before you ride, and if one of these Tsukuyomis is there, you can superior ride it, so you can keep hand consistency and have a steady ride chain ride. And with this card, if you have Crescent Moon and Godhawk in your soul, you can soul charge 2, so it helps build up for the grade 3 6 in soul. And I also run 4 Silent Tom. He's pretty much staple in any Oracle Think Tank deck. He probably makes one of the best rear guard columns in the deck. He can't be guarded against with grade 0s, so makes your opponent really use up essential things in their hand. And I also run 3 Diviner Kurokuzachi. Just the CB1 when boosted to draw a card. Like I said, just hand consistency again. You don't really counterblast too much in this deck, so another good grade 2 option. And for grade 1s, I run 4 Goddess of the Crescent Moon, Tsukuyomi. Just another vital part of the ride chain. She has the top 5 effect, so great to ride into the grade 2 with this card. And I also run 4 of the new Perfect Guard, Amino Sagiri. Just the Perfect Guard that unflips damage, since Counterblast can be kind of heavy with Full Moon in this deck, so having them be flipped back up for this card is awesome. And I also run 3 of the Stride Enabler. I only run 3 just because I also run 3 of the 8k, so you can get some 16k columns with Tom. 16k columns with Tom really do, make or break an attack, because your opponent has to use more than 1 grade 1 or 2 to guard with. And the Stride Enabler just helps so I can have an easy Tsukuyomi Stride ride. Then for grade 0s, I run the starter, Godhawk Ichibiyoshi. Pretty standard, you need it for the ride chain. And then I also run 12 crit, just because this deck puts up great pressure for Psychic Birds, 4 Nike, 4 Assault Dive Eagle, and 4 Lozenji Mages. So yep, that's it for the deck profile. Hope you guys enjoyed, and Kira Qualia out.